probably a more accurate analogy is thinking of the muscle as a spring, right? So it's, it's a nice coil. And what happens over time, whether it's through injury or just life, part of that spring will get stuck. So the whole coil works, but it's just the ends that are moving, and that coil is stuck. When we go to stretch in a regular or the conventional stretching where we're just like pulling on the muscle, in essence we're uncoiling the ends of that spring. So we're changing the shape, or if you want to think, if you're having some anatomy background, you think of those actin and myosin filaments, we're pulling those actin and myosin filaments apart, and so they're not in their optimum length tension or their optimum overlap. And that's sometimes why people say, should I stretch? Shouldn't I stretch? Is it good to stretch? Is it not good to stretch? So conventional stretching, we're kind of pulling that tissue apart, and oftentimes we're just pulling connective tissue apart. So that spring, we're uncoiling the ends, and that stuck part never really gets changed. So with resistance stretching, because you're engaging the muscle as we lengthen it, those ends of the coil are maintaining their shape, and in essence, we can kind of pull that stuck part apart. So that would be an instance of one muscle. And usually, the whole body is just a balancing act of balancing tensions and tones in muscles. When one muscle group is usually kind of stuck and very tight, usually the balancing muscle group is over lengthened and often weak, right? So it's fighting against that tightness. So if we get more flexibility in this muscle group, it allows the balancing muscle group to have a better contraction. So within the body, you may have a coil or a muscle that's kind of stuck together that we need to pull apart and get more flexible under tension. And in that same regard, the balancing muscle group is often overstretched, or it's that coil is uncoiled. So here again with ki-hara, we're able to regain that coil, regain that shape, or pull those actin and myosin filaments back together again so we can get them engaged.